Alrighty, let's go ahead and see what kind of information we can glean from this chart. Let's start from the first step, which is going to be setting up some RSI alerts. We shall do this on the 1 hour chart. Put it up right here on 30. Let's do it on Bitstamp, that way I won't mess around with our Bybit thing here. So we'll put the alert here. And right. Oh, that's gonna be a difficult one. See if we could do it like this. Move it right there. Okay. 1 hour chart, 15-minute chart. There. There. It's pretty good. And 4-hour chart. Probably not necessary. Probably a 5-minute chart would be pretty decent. So put it on the 5-minute. There. And just push it up. Around there. Okay, so these alerts will help us to figure out when would be a good time to enter these trades. Notice how once it hits around the 30 or 70 ranges, that's kind of when it tends to reverse around there. So that's what we're looking for. Let's start with the bigger picture. So it really shot up out of here. So we were looking at it before earlier today. Still have this level. Looks like it wants to. It's consolidating around in here. Below the 50. So that it kind of means that, well, you know, this line has a bigger chance of breaking. And if you look, this line looks really strong right now. But we're very likely to just triangulate in here for a bit. See, we're now heading to the downs here. But if we look at the lines that need to be broken, see this bad boy. Now time is on our side, so this will break very quickly and easily, which means we're probably going to head up back towards the top of that. And that being said, we should try to find a long position around here. There was a really nice candle right there, telling us that it's quite possible this is the bottom right there, and it might not return back to that level, in fact, but it's possible that it will continue down a bit more before heading through this line. But this line it's still strong. Like, this line is actually really strong. But 1, 2, 3, 4. It's probably gonna get one more little crack down here, maybe. Let's see. So the question is, where is the good place to buy? Should we buy around here? Should we buy when this line breaks? Because see, if this line breaks, it's gonna come up here. But this line's gonna hold, and it's gonna drop down more, right? I wouldn't see why that wouldn't hold. It's too strong of a line to just break like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we'll get one more down here. Look at that. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more push down. And if we take our Fibonacci, I can assume it's going to come around there. It's probably going to hit around the 618 level. That makes a lot of sense. So let's plan for that. We got this level here. Now you know, it might crack down here. It might even go a full 1. It might go into there, just kind of like it did before. It's difficult, man. It's very difficult. So we're gonna have to see what happens here. Now what we could do is take a short right here. We could actually just short from this point, and make a very good trade here. We'll see how much we can make off of this, because this, oh, that's like a 5-to-1 trade. Let's see if we can get in there on this. So let's clear this. Actually, let's not clear that. Let's just go straight to, we're gonna need to use my internet access here. We're gonna connect to Canada so that we can connect to our trading platform. There we go. I'm gonna need to log in again here. Email, okay. Alright, trade. So, oh man. So, what is this? Yo, this isn't even freaking right. Gosh. Honestly, this just takes forever. Alright, here we go. So, here are our lines. 1, 2. What is this? So we're going to assume that this is going to come and touch this line. Okay. So we can say maybe this thing is so friggin' annoying. Oh my god. And then we have this level here. This level should be broken pretty easily. This line is holding really strongly here. Yeah, then we have this line here at the bottom. See all that time that it took us to open up the chart, and I already did the move. Okay. So what we need to sort of do here is just wait, I guess. Wait for this to come down and for this to hit our price, so it's not really much we could do. Okay, so this line is still holding, and we seem to have gotten a sharper line coming here. So when the lines become sharper like this, it's an indicator that it will start moving pretty hard down, of course. I'm sure you guys don't want to watch this line with me, so, oh, just kidding. It just popped right through this and just did this really weird thing for a second there. Regardless, this line is still holding. I don't think you guys want to watch this with me here. Alright, well here's something very interesting, because this line is now breaking, as you can see here. So that's actually a really strong sign that this might start moving up a bit. The next sort of level that I see might be this. Just go to the 1 minute here. So I think it might come up to around here at this point. Didn't really go quite as low as I was expecting over here. Shall see. Just take a look at some of these indicators. Our 5-minute indicator is still below the 50, but it looks like it wants to come to the upside. As soon as it does that, we know it's on an uptrend. This thing looks like it wants to uptrend. This thing just popped through there. How could this not go up at this point? This is just going to be skyrocketing up here, huh? Isn't it? Let's see what we got here. This is now over the 50. It's coming up there. It's gonna do that. Now if it holds off of this line here, then you know, maybe it'll come up. It's quite possible. Interesting. Currently we have this line taking us up there, which I think it's gonna break here, but hey, you know, these lines are really strong, so this might carry us on up there until it even reaches like this line over here somewhere. So I'll just see how this line tends to push. Push. See? Very peculiar, isn't it? Very peculiar. Now it looks like it may want to come around, but hey, you know what? I think it's gonna hold. I just have a feeling. These lines are a lot stronger than you might think. Let's see if the line holds. I mean, if the line breaks, obviously you know it's going to come down, but these lines, usually they hold more than they break. Now here's the thing though, time is kind of against this line. So, you know, the buyers kind of have to push up pretty hard here to get this line to keep going. It's going to give us a little nudge in terms of breaking it. The buyer's got to jump in right now, right in the next candle or two, next minute or two. And the sellers are pushing on this, but see, the sellers aren't really active right now. Nothing's really happening here. And come on. break this, or is he going to hold it? Okay, so at this moment we can kind of anticipate this line cracking. Look at all this. It tried to push through. I had to slant the line over it. Nope, that line cracked. So that thing is coming down. Look at this. It's going to come down to here. Something like that, right? Well, it could form a new line here. Just have to see. You never really know with this stuff. I mean, it's simple. If this line breaks, it comes down to here. If it holds, it goes up to there. So we can assume it's just going to come down to here. If it breaks, if it holds, it goes up to there. You guys holding the line or what? And if it holds, I want to short from like here. It's too strong of a level. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is going to pop up here. Okay, so I'm going to put a trade right here. 315. And we're going to have to calculate this quick. So 315, this is going to be a stop at 325.1. So we're going to put in 666 is going to be $1. We're going to need to go about double that, so 1200 right there, and this is going to be a short. And then we're going to stop at 325. Just like that, and we're gonna target like down here, basically, like 251, I guess. We'll target 251, and we'll do a 6.5R trade here if we can get this. In fact, it's so good, I want to even push this down a little further. Nah, we'll just keep it there. It's fine. It's not a big deal. I just don't think it's going to go up that high, you know. I feel like this line is like about to break. So if I brought it down to like here, and I took a 0.13, 0.15, so I'll change it to 1,000. Let's change it to 1,000. Come on. Stupid internet. Let's change this to 1,000. Confirm. And we are going to push this down a bit further. To there. Okay, wrong one. This one. Just to make sure we actually get in on this move, because I just don't think it's gonna go up there though. It's like dying here so hard. We're getting rid of this crap here. And yeah, let's see if we can get this. 15. Oh, it looks like it actually does want to go up here actually. What am I doing? Crack that line. It's going above this. I might be totally wrong here. This looks really bullish. There's a lot of resistance right here. Like I feel like it that would just push it down from there. Did we manage to get in? No. I knew it. That's just kind of what happens. That line was too weak. It didn't go up enough. Maybe we'll have a chance to redeem ourselves, but I don't think so. Okay, look at this. This line might actually hold. This line is very likely to hold here. Some crazy stuff is going down here. Let's see. Let's see if we can get into this trade. Potentially do this. Come on. We're going to go for 11,253 here. If we get in. Okay. So we're in that trade, 11,253. Let's see what happens. Because this line, hopefully this line holds. I really hope that this line holds. So if that line holds, oh man, we're going to be really, really good. But this line, you know, this line is kind of our last resort. We have two lines that this thing has to break in order for it to hit our stop. So I feel okay about this. But, you know, this also could just shoot up to the other side of this and just call it a day, basically, you know. So, 11,253. Let's see if this line holds. Now, time is on our side for this line. It doesn't feel like it's going to hold, but time is on our side. You know, that line's a tough one to break. This one right here. Very tough line to break this. Very, very difficult to break this line. Look at the moves. Shum, and shum. So if it breaks this line, it's going to be pretty intensive, I think. But as you can see, time is on our side. It's going to take many minutes for this to just, it could lull around, no problem. This line is going to have no problem holding it. If it were sharp, like this line, then it would require more power to keep that line from breaking. Now there already is a lot of power here, but it's kind of the question is, which one is stronger? The buyers or the sellers? Which side is stronger at the moment? Well, around here I feel like the sellers are stronger. And as you can see, our little tiny line, a little bitty tiny line. I knew you guys were thinking, it's not gonna hold. You know what you're talking about. You're not gonna hold that line. What are you talking about? Maybe, I don't know. I don't know if I know what I'm talking about or not. I don't know. I just have this theory. So I'm pretty sure this line's gonna break because time is not really on this line's side. Look at it. It's like, if you don't get in there and start buying, that line's gonna be gone. And when that line's gone, there's nothing stopping this from dropping to where I have my target down here. In fact, fuck off. It's probably gonna drop further than that. But I'm really conservative, so I don't want to just hold it forever. I want to just take a little trade and call it a day. You know what I'm saying? So this line's probably going to hold again, I think. You know, maybe. We'll see. It's going to consolidate a little bit in there. But at this point, like, we've already entered our trade. So from here on, it's like I'm just analyzing this weird little movement up and down of this 1 minute chart. It's not like really a big deal. But yeah, I trade off of the 1 minute chart. I like it. It's fast paced, you know. We catch a trade pretty quick. And it reacts off our lines like this. So this line's probably going to hold another shot. But if you look at the order book, there's no buyers here. They're coming in a little bit there. They came in a little bit. But if there's no buyers, that line's a goner. And again, if that line's a goner, then it should come down here with no problemo. No problemo. No problemo, right? Hasn't broken it yet. Hasn't broken it yet. And wants to. Let's look here. Look at these orders. There's not that much of orders right here. And there's a big one right there. And there's just too many sellers pushing into this, you know. And the line is cracking down. Cracking down. Granted, we do know that, you know, it might not come down to our target. Line still hasn't broken though. It might only come down to here. It's totally possible that it just comes down a little tiny bit and then keeps going up. It doesn't have to hit our target. It can do whatever it wants to do. But I have a feeling that today's a good day to be shorting. I mean, look at this down move. It did all day, holding these highs. That is just, it's not, You have a lot that you can learn from me. A lot that you can learn from me. Now here's what's really cool. Because we took a limit order, we're already in green. We've already made 25 cents just because we put in a limit order. They gave us 25 cents to put in $1,000 of a limit order. It's giving us extra boost. So when we win this trade, that's a really big aim. If I aim here, is that still a... It's only 3. And that one's 4. Yeah, I'm gonna go for that one. 53. A little bit more analysis here reveals that we are quite correct in our thinking. Yes, indeed. Now we make it a little bounce here. Like I said, this is kind of the next location where we're gonna get some kind of a reaction, but perhaps not. Perhaps we will just get a massive crackdown, and I do not make the market. It is not my decision. Now, unfortunately, this line is getting a little too hectic here. This is not gonna keep on going. This is not gonna happen. So it's too sharp of a line. Notice that the line here, the line is not even this anymore. The line is more like that now. So this line's, we're gonna get a little retracement here. We're gonna get a little bounce, and then it will keep coming down towards our target, our price point down here. Now I don't know how long it's going to take. It may take 45 minutes. It may take 30 minutes. It may take a whole hour. So I think we, you know what? We don't need to pause nothing. You can watch this and you understand how the market works, because the market is very interesting and you can watch it all day. Now look up here now. Look up here. How many sellers are pushing down, pushing so hard against this pathetic little thing here? 350,000? Ha! This $2 million. Goodbye, 325,000. That's nothing. And look, this come down. Everybody want buy here. Look, everybody want to buy here. So is better if we take here is better. 3.2. Is that not enough for you? 3.2. The line is very strong. The line is very strong. The line is very strong. The line will continue. I'm sure of it. The line will continue. This line is much too strong to be broken in the first attempt, as well as the secondary line that we are sort of approaching here. This is now going to be a bit of a resistance level for these fake orders to try to push it up above here. The 3, this level's going to probably hold. Do you understand the theory about lines? My lines, do you understand how these lines work? Because these lines are the answer to your prayers. Now, we must take another look. Oh, we see this line here, and there. Ooh. Ooh, that line is actually really aggressive. That line looks stronger than the line we are playing at the current moment. So, we are in a moment of truth at the moment. If this line breaks, we're going to see another push up here, so we're going to have to hold our trade a lot longer than we would like. But if this line breaks, then we are sure that we can actually hold our trade all the way down to the bottom here. That would be splendid. That would be splendid. But I don't think this line is going to break. It's a bit too strong. We have a bit too much power. Oh, I was wrong. I was wrong. Absolutely wrong. Oh my goodness. Well, there we go then. Come on down. Come on. Come on. Come on down. Come on. Come on. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. I'm gonna move my order up a little bit. We're aiming for a 3.8 RR. We're making some decent profits for today. Hopefully it actually hits our target. That would be pretty nice. Ooh, a lot of buyers are stepping in here. We're gonna get another push up here, right? A little bit. Let's just aim for the 55 here. Catch this. Looks like we really need to get out here, but there's no line for the green side. Like there's no buyer line here. So like what would cause this price to go up from here? Maybe that line, but there's no buyer line. See? The only line here is the seller line. Don't see any buyer line. Now there aren't very many sellers, so might be the moment here. Nah, we're gonna hold here. Just coming, pushing down here. Could get another little push up. It's not really a problem. Time is still plenty of time for this to come back a little bit and then take another shot down, because we only had 1, 2, 3. We're gonna need a fifth coming down. if we got out right here, be 3.4. $265. We have plenty of time. Worst case scenario, we like panic market execute and close the trade and just make $3 instead of $4. Worst case scenario. I don't like how the buyers are packing heat here. How the minutes are passing and nothing has happened. But of course we're gonna make that is. Thank you everyone for watching. Hopefully you've learned something about this. See you next time.